Okay, then let's go ahead with the tomatoes. How many of you have seen the red tomato rows before? The peeled tomato rows? We're going to do that one first. So here you want a nice ripe tomato, nothing that's too soft, or it's going to be harder to do it. You're going to start up here, basically on the shoulder of the tomato. This is the blossom end, this is the stem end. And you're going to bring your knife in very shallow. So you should be able to basically see the steel of your knife through the skin of the tomato. And a little jigsaw motion is going to help you kind of ease through it. You want to follow all the contours. Where it goes up, you need to go up. Where it goes down, you need to go down. Because what you're trying to do here is to pull off a continuous strip of the peel of the tomato. So you're just going to keep working your way around. Now this, you can do this on lemons and oranges, limes as well. And make similar type of roses with those. And then when you finish up, you're going to be spiraling right around the blossom end of the tomato until you finish up. And then if you lay this out, it should form a scroll shape. And what you'll start with is where you started on the tomato, up at the stem end of the tomato, and then use just the tip of your knife to kind of get this rolling around the cone. So what you're trying to do is get it to roll up really tight. And once it starts to roll up, then you're going to be able to put the knife down and continue to roll it up. You want to roll it up like a spool of tape so that it doesn't come unraveled or sliding out either end. And when it finishes up, it's going to sit on its base and kind of look just like a little petal. A little rose. So we take a couple of these pieces of the leek. Now that's one type of tomato rose that's going to leave you with all of this tomato. What are you going to do with it? Yeah, make sauce out of it, do something with it, because it'd be a shame to just throw all that away. Now the other one that I'm going to show you, it's a little different variation on it. It's called the sliced tomato rose. So here we're going to just cut the tomato in half. And then what we're going to do is cut a series of very thin slices. So just pull your fingers back a little bit at a time. The thinner you make the slices, the better it's going to be. You want to keep all the slices in order. Okay, and then when you finish up, you just take the top, the first and the last slice away. And then you're going to line these slices up like a little fence. So here we're just going to keep them in order and line them up on the cutting board like a little fence. Now I've used this presentation when I'm doing two different types of salad on a plate. I'll just curve this one this way, curve this one this way, and I'll put a little scoop of chicken salad here, a little scoop of tuna salad there. Makes a nice summertime salad. But you can see that all those slices are cut all the way through. And what I'm going to do now is to take the slices on the bottom here and start to peel them off and roll them up really tightly at the bottom. Then as I spiral the slices around one another, I'm pulling the slices down to kind of separate them a little bit. Okay, and so you end up with a sliced tomato rose here. Put a couple of leaves in that. And so both of these work well for a platter style presentation, or you could use them on top of a salad to set off the salad, or you know, you're not going to be able to put this on a skewer in any way and use it as a flower up in an arrangement or anything like that, but so they're best on the surface. The good thing about the sliced tomato rose, if somebody comes along and with the spoon and the potato salad and gets into that sliced tomato rose, what's going to happen to it? It's going to turn into a bunch of slices. So those are okay. It's good to see slices of tomato, especially if it belongs in your salad. If you end up disturbing the peeled tomato rose, what do you end up with? Tomato peel. And people are going to pick that up, and on the long buffet line, they're going to say, what is this garbage doing in my potato salad? Because it looks just like trash once it comes apart. And you're not getting as much utilization out of it either. So those are those two different kinds of tomatoes.